what other things that a Gen Z could look at. This, in addition to everything that you mentioned, that they can talk to peers, they can, raise it with HR, they can, all the other things. So just quickly, because I think that to me is very important for them to be resilient, despite it could be a toxic boss or just the fact that there's so much of that perfect storm that we spoke about, right? So any tips or anything that you can touch upon there?
Yeah, I think the one is sort of self-care, right? Putting yourself first and taking care of your hobbies. And again, I think we look at organizations or our jobs with, oh, this is going to be the most fulfilling area of my life. No, we have many areas of our life that can be very fulfilling. Sometimes we have bad relationships, personal relationships. We have things that we go through, our friendships, and job is just one of those aspects of our life. And I think that has really helped me. Nikhil, I was 22 years old, 23 years old, and I had my basketball. I had my work that I enjoyed a lot. I had my spirituality and Reiki that I was doing. I had my friends. I would love traveling. And I would be very clear that yes, there are days when I would love to work. And there are days where I had to put in the 14, 15 hours or 12 hours also. There are days where I know I finished my work, right? I believe in smart work than hard work. And like I said, I'm a millennial. And I think today's Gen Z also prefers effectiveness and efficiency versus that. So knowing that you have various aspects to feel happy and fulfilled, see how you fill your cup through that, right? So the mental stress that one feels, the anxiety that you may feel, and everything, nobody likes to go to a workplace that's negative, right? But I think you've got to take a step back, and it's also a phase, right? Like I feel like if you're going through a phase, like I went through a phase where I had to deal with it for a couple of months. And then based on reflection, have the patience to find my own happiness in the organization, which you can, right? You have your peers, you have things that you can do, you stick to your work, maybe just kind of keep reflecting. Uh, but then it is about, once you've taken that self-care, is about having those conversations. If it's going to have consistent, like I said, obviously for repetitive actions, then you have to find another manager or, speak to the HR. But I would say have an open conversation. What helped me was having open conversations about it. I also feel like managers don't know what they don't know. Uh, and to them, we are people who are making them aware. And if we don't, then we're also doing disservice to other people who may follow, because the manager is not changing if they're not made aware. You leave the buck, you leave the ball in their court when you say, hey, I did not appreciate it, or I did not like, this was a challenge. I would like to be treated in a certain way. And then if the person, you've left it, right? I think it benefited me where I spoke, I became vulnerable, I became authentic of the impact it was also having on me. So I think a lot of managers don't realize by what they're doing, what impact is it having on my team,
Yeah.
be it a lot of emotional. So I happen to go and tell uh, my managers that, hey, I'm feeling stressed. This is causing me anxiety. I'm not able to be my best here because of what has happened. So, and then the manager took it very openly and realized that, hey, this is the emotional and mental thing that's going on. How can I support? And my relationship changed dramatically. And, she became more vulnerable. I could share a few things, and I was supported like I was never rough, in that. So I think the Gen Z needs to take responsibility and also, like I said, reflect on your own behavior. It doesn't happen. It's a two-way street. So that's my take on it.